Hey everybody, this is Aubrey. Welcome to my YouTube channel today. I am wearing contact lenses. I know it's a big deal. I usually don't go a day without my glasses, but I'm actually going to put makeup on my face today. So this episode is all about the first assignment through Vizio Makeup Academy, which is the foundation, highlight, and contour assignment. We're just gonna jump right in and go with it. So in the first unboxing video that I did for the thing, I showed you like my brush set that I got, the crazy volumes of makeup that they sent when I signed up for Vizio Makeup Academy. So we're going to use all of that today. Let me show you what I've pulled out. So I am in love with the brush set. I'm not going to lie. And the biggest reason is because they have the names of the brushes printed on the handles. So this is the foundation brush. I know it's really hard to read with the reflection, but I'm trying. So you can actually like read which brushes they are and what they're used for on the handles of the brushes, which I'm pretty sure is like a lifesaver for me. So my two brushes that I pulled out to do this assignment today are the foundation brush, and then I also pulled out the concealer brush. The other things that I have are that I pulled out the foundation and concealer palette from my kit, and I also pulled out a brush cleaner. This one's from Unique. So I bought it because if I have these really nice brushes, I don't really want them getting all mucked up and I wanted to clean them properly. So this is the Unique brush cleaner. And then I also have a paper towel to like clean them off on as I go. And then I went to the Amazon and bought a beauty blender, which I don't know if you know this, but beauty blenders are supposed to be wet when you use them. Yeah, you like are supposed to run them out underwater and then squeeze the water out so that they're just damp. Didn't know that before today. I have my Unique Uology cleansing cloths to wash my face, which I have already done. And then I also have my moisturizer, my Hawaiian Moon Aloe moisturizer. And I've already put that on my face too. So I am cleaned and moisturized. Oh, I guess I better take this out. Lip ring free. So on the Vizio Makeup Academy, the first assignment is all about matching your foundation and then highlighting and contouring your face. They basically like give you a bunch of lessons to teach you how to like color match and everything, which I have not done for myself yet. And then they give you a picture and it's just a map. It's a girl's face and it's got the contour and the highlight spots on it. So you're supposed to put all that on, take a picture, blend it, and then take a picture again. And that's your before and after pictures that you submit for your assignment, which was really nice. So I'm going to pull my hair back. All my beautiful salt and pepper showing on camera. Freaking heck, I need to dye my hair so bad. But, you know, I try to stay away from that stuff while I'm pregnant. So I'll just have to be salt and pepper for now. So let's color match first. So I've washed my face. I've put my moisturizer on. Now I'm going to open my Vidvix concealer and foundation palette. In the class, it teaches you about like the things that you need in order to like pick the right foundation, right? There's your skin type, your desired coverage, your skin tone, and then your undertone. So I'll probably do a video helping with all of that later when I understand it a little better. But I know that I have dry skin, which is why I have to moisturize like with a hydrating moisturizer. And then as far as coverage, I almost always go with like a full coverage foundation, but after taking the like class and stuff, I don't think I'm gonna need it because I don't have like a lot of discoloration in my face. I have like a pretty even skin tone. So I think that maybe I'll try lowering my coverage to more of like a sheer or medium coverage foundation rather than a full coverage foundation because personally I don't really need it, you know. My skin tone, I am a pasty woman, so I would consider myself fair or moderately fair. And then for my undertones, my veins on my wrist are blue, so I have cool undertones. If you're going through the videos on Vizio Makeup Academy, then there's a video that's about foundation, highlighting and contouring and color theory. And At 4 minutes and 56 seconds, they flash on the screen this quick guide to like matching your skin tone and your undertone to a foundation color, like a generic foundation color, like you go to the store and you see like ivory and sand and stuff like that, you know, like those cool names. What I used to do is that I would just go pick out the lightest one I could find and call it good. But turns out that's probably a little too light for me. So now I've got this in front of me, and in the lid, it has a guide, which I think is great. So I basically fit in these two first columns here somewhere. I think that Alabaster is probably going to be too light for me, so I'm going to try the next three to see if any of them suit my face. So I have my foundation brush. I forgot what it was called. Okay, and I'm gonna just go porcelain. Okay, and I'm gonna like, there's one. Okay, and then I don't want to mix my colors, so I'm gonna take my brush cleaner. I'm just gonna squirt it once and then clean my brush off on my paper towel. So the next one is called whipped cream. I'm gonna dip it in and I'm gonna go back further. I can't really like see these. Hang on. Whipped cream. Okay. Clean, 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 clean. And then the third one is like almond. That seems really dark. Although I guess it blends in with my friggin' hairline. I'm kind of thinking that the porcelain one was best. Hang on. I'm gonna try it again. There's a porcelain. The whipped cream. Okay. And then the almond. Okay. So let's see what blends in the best. So I think that like the almond looks like gross. It looks like I put mud on my face. Oh, when you put foundation on, you're not supposed to like wipe it into your face or blend it like this. You're supposed to like dab it like this. See, I think the second one suits me the best. So I'm going to go with whipped cream. I'm a whipped cream kind of girl. So now I'm going to re-clean my canvas with my unique Uology cleansing cloths. Okay, I'm going to clean my beauty blender. All right, I'm going to re-moisturize that side of my face since I just washed all that off. Go down my neck and stuff since I'll be putting makeup everywhere. Okay, so astonishingly, the foundation that I chose to match my face is like the third one. So I told you that usually when I buy foundation, I go to the grocery store and I pick the lightest one and call it good. In this case, I picked this one, the whipped cream. So I was like 2 shades lighter than I should have been, which is really interesting. But fantastic. I'm learning about myself. So I'm almost dry. So I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to get my whipped cream foundation on there. And I'm going to go 1. And I'm going to do it again and go 2. And I'm going to go again. Go 3. Just put it everywhere on the face. And then I also need to do my neck. And then the upper part of my chest, which apparently is called the décolletage. Isn't that fancy? Okay. I have my face, my neck, and my décolletage covered in whipped cream color foundation from my color palette. I'm going to clean my brush with my brush cleaner so that I can use it later. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to take my beauty blender and just start making it go everywhere. I hate how long this takes. I'm so not a patient woman. Oh well. Blend in all of the foundation. You're supposed to like blend it into your hairline and everything too, so I don't really feel like even or anything. I guess I'll get better with this, get better at this with time. For now, it just drives me nuts. I'm like, I want to swoop it like this supposed to just pat it in. Okay, am I all blended? Kind of. I guess I don't see any like streakiness anywhere. No patches. Sorry, I have like my camera phone here so that I can see a little bit better. I have another mirror up here, you know, so that I can get the different angles of my face. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm all blended. Yep, I look like I'm all one color now. Not super red anymore. Okay, so moving on. So now we're here where we need to do the contouring and stuff, right? So from what I understand, the darker you go on contour, the more dramatic that the contouring is going to be. And then the lighter you go on highlight, same thing. So the general rule of thumb is to try to go 2 shades darker for your contour and 2 shades lighter for your highlight when you're like first kind of trying to figure it out. So in looking at this, I am going to go with Bone for my contour and Alabaster for my highlight. Just because I'm, I don't know, pasty. Got my contouring brush. I'm really like nervous. But anyway, so I'm going to go to Bone. Okay, and we're just going to follow the map that they gave us. I'm just going to draw. You know what? For the sake of the video, maybe I'll go a little darker. So hang on, let me clean my brush. Let's just go crazy. I'm going to go to Sheer Tan for my contour instead. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then it's got like the cheekbones. So I'm going to go from my little ear bobble and draw a line to my nose with it because that follows my cheekbone. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Ear bobble to nose. Interesting. Okay, and then it's got it like going up the sideburns, you know, down the side of the face. Okay, so there's that. And then from, let's see, so the sides of my nose. So I'll go like this. Painting the face for contour. Okay, let me make sure that I can get this all. Okay, so there's the sides of my nose. And then it goes like up over the eyelids and then up the side. So we're going to take this line, go up over the eyelids, like not into the eyebrow line quite, but like this part. So I went up a little high. Oops. Oh well. Okay. And then you go out and straight up around the brow line like that. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just entertaining is all. Okay, here we go. And then up around the brow line. Interesting. Okay. And then I'm supposed to outline my lips with it, I guess. Do like a crazy Cupid's bow. Mm-mm-mm. Crazy Cupid's bow. Okay, and then around the outside of my lips. Super attractive. I look like I have a chocolate milk mustache. And then underneath the bottom lip. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we do the jawline. Mm-mm-mm. And the bottom of the chin. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Okay, then I'm supposed to do 5 lines down my neck. 1 right in the middle. 2. 3. I don't know. 4. 5. Okay, and then my collarbones are like, yeah, triangles. And then the other side, this is hard. And then one of these, one of those, and then 3 where my cleavage is supposed to be, like a tree. And that's it for the darkness. Adorable. I look amazing. Look like I'm gonna go into battle. Okay, so now I'm cleaning the dark off my brush, off of my concealer brush. Okay, so now we're gonna do the white. So the whitest shade that I have on here is the Alabaster. So I'm just gonna use that. Okay, and here we go. We got one straight down the nose. Yeah. Okay, and then up the eyebrows. There's 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. It's like not supposed to go into the contour bit. So good enough. Yeah. Okay. And then triangles under the eyes. More of this. And then we'll go like this and like this and like this and like fill it all in. This is interesting. I don't know how to deal with all this, but we'll get there. Okay. So triangles. Fill it all in. Okay. And then you like bring that down and under the nose on both sides. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And then I feel like, I don't know, like a toddler who's gotten into her mommy's makeup, is just making a mess. But whatever. I'm following the map. This is my assignment. It's great. Okay. So then we go like this and then just under the lips on both sides. Okay. And then we're going to highlight right underneath this dark line right here on the décolletage, my collarbones. So there's 1. Here's 2. Okay, and then I have, it looks like I need 2 like this. Oh. Painty paint. Painty paint. Like that. Yeah? I don't think I missed anything. Oh, underneath the eyebrows. Okay. So, just right here in the brow line is my next one. Last one. Yeah! I am contoured. Look at me go. Okay, so now I'm going to take my photo for my submission, and I'll be right back. We're back. So I've contoured, I've taken my submission photos, and now I have to blend. And blending will hopefully make me look like I'm not wearing crazy toddler paint. Okay, so I have my beauty blender now that's damp because beauty blenders are supposed to be damp. And we're going to pat all this in. So the hairline things are supposed to like fade into the hairline. So we're going to start there. Okay, and they say to do the dark first when you blend and then the light. Don't ask me where I got that from. I don't actually know. It's just a tidbit of knowledge in my brain that I've decided to spew into this video. Whether it is science or not is completely up for debate. Go up into the hairline. Interesting. Okay, so now we're going to do the sides into the hairline. Same with my weird sideburn paint. Get the hair out of the way. So now I've got my cheekbones and I'm just gonna blend. I don't want it to be invisible because when I blend it, I just want like Still want it to show up in the picture that I'm going to take for my submission, right? So, but it looks like a line. So I'm going to like blend it down just a little. See if I can erase that weird line going into my ear. So that's all blended. We'll do the jawline. I'm going to blend my jawline down because the point is to create like illusion of shadow, right? Shadows go down, the sun's in the sky. Yeah, go down. All right, so I'm going to blend my jawline down. Interesting. I probably went a little high on my lines because it's coming up onto my cheek. And I don't really like want that, but that's okay. So, blending my jawline down, making weird faces, blending the makeup, blend this cheekbone, pull it back a little bit into my ear, blend this into my hairline. Okay. So that looks well blended. That looks well blended. Ah, my nose itches. All right, I'm going to do the dark on my nose. And into my eyebrows. And up the side. And I'm just going to follow the lines. And this is going to start blending the white with it, I guess. I can't really avoid, like, my eyeballs. This is a really neat experiment. I don't even know how to deal with this. Okay. All right. Blended nose. I'm going to do my lips because that's all brown too. So I'm just going to, like, blend it across. I feel like if I blend it, like, up, it's going to make, I don't know, it's just going to make me look like I have a mustache, right? But I don't want to get rid of the, like, the shadow either. So I'm going to take the small part of my blendy boy, and I'm just going to kind of like lightly blend it so that it stays where it is, but it doesn't like get rid of the shadow, right? And then I'll do the same thing on the bottom and just follow the line. You know, maybe this one will blend down just a hair, because then it should like make my lips pop, theoretically. Okay, and then I'll just do this while I'm here. Okay. There, does it look like I have a prominent lips? I mean, I guess it does a little bit, but anyway, okay. So, back to the brown. Here we go. So much patting and blending and blending and patting and it just looks like I have lines down my throat. I kind of hate that. I'm going to mess that up a lot. There! Now it doesn't look like I put anything on at all. Whatever. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to be. I probably just wiped that all off, but I hated it. So hopefully I get a good grade anyway. Okay. So I'm going to do like circular motions on this bit down here so that it's not like lines necessarily. Okay, I have all the dark done now, so I'm going to just start doing the light, and I'm going to flip over to the other side of my beauty blender so that like I've got a dark side, now I want a light side, and then that way like I don't want to necessarily overpower the highlight with shadow or vice versa. So I'm going to blend this highlight downwards just a bit. Look good. Okay. This one, like this. I'm going to have to focus on my patience because I definitely don't have enough to do stuff like patting the entire upper part of my body so that things are blended. We'll do my forehead now. The goal is to make the landing of my forehead, nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. Alright, and then I'll just do this last bit. Let's see how this goes. Am I gonna look like I have a milk mustache after I'm done? Good question. Okay. Sure. That looks great. Okay, so I don't think that I blended my highlighter into my cheek contour, which is good. It's really hard to see, you know? But like you can see my jawline contour pretty strongly. You can still see my lip contour, you know? The eyes, like, kind of, but not really, you know? Like maybe I need to... But anyway, so I think that that's well blended. I don't really see any... Maybe I'll do this a little bit better. But I don't see any harsh lines, you know. You can still tell that the shadow is there with the highlight. Let me take my after picture. Hold please, I'll be right back. All right, so that was the whole thing. Contouring, foundation, and highlight from beginning to end. It looks really strange. I do look very even, which is nice. I can't really like tell that I've highlighted and contoured other than, I don't know, around my lips and maybe like a few places along my jaw and stuff. But that's the first assignment through Vizio Makeup Academy. And it wasn't terrible, you know. I don't know if I have the patience for this kind of stuff, but I'm gonna have to get it. So that's all right. So thank you very much for joining me through the experience of my first Vizio Makeup Academy assignment. I hope that you had as much of an adventure as I did. Like, subscribe, push all the buttons that you need to push to keep following me when I release another video and stuff. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye!